Look what's on the workbench today. It is the Passenger Jet by Lego City. This is set number 60492. Contains 118 pieces. Retails for $29.99. And the set was provided by the Lego Group for late review. Thank you, Lego. And this one's obviously for 4 years of age and up, so it means anybody can put this one together. Looks like we get ourselves a set of minifigures ready to catch a flight. Notice it doesn't look like a bad jet. Looks like we got ourselves a luggage car. Hoping that's printed. So here's the top of the box. Looks like we have 4 minifigures. Even this guy with the broccoli hair is included. Cool. You can tell obviously he's a teen. And here's the back, and this is one of those sets that's learned to build. It looks pretty basic. Looks like we get a lot of accessory stuff. Looks more like a minifigure pack than anything else. Alright, let's see what $29.99 gets us here. Obviously I can't even open this box up. Well, that one was glued pretty well. Already bad sloppy packing. Yeah. Well, a pre-made molded plane chassis. I've never seen that before. That's more like a boomerang. I'd say, Lego, you got to do a little better job on the packing. Jay, I can't believe you said that. I know, right? First impressions. Well, let's take a look at all the loose stuff here. And, well, the way this was packed, you can obviously tell how bad that was. So, yeah, Lego needs to really step up on their game here. But we get some Dark Azure plane pieces. Now, if you're interested in building an airport, these will come in handy. So those are keepers right there. And you notice with these bigger, or with the kitty sets, you get bigger parts. And we get 2 numbered bags. That's not too bad. And we have 2 building guides. Yeah, looks like you could possibly split this one up. Obviously not evenly. We don't know yet. And this airplane reminds me of something similar that I built back in the 1980s. But it doesn't look all that bad of a build, just a bit of a sloppy packing job at that. Well, let's just dive right on in this channel right now, where I had that scanned. And the intent of this is just to do it all in one sitting right now. It's under 150 pieces. I think I can manage this. And before we can begin, while I'm setting up, I want to... these videos are just meant to be my notes, not to be construed or considered as professional product reviews, how-tos, or tutorials. This is just my notes for the review at the very end of the video. In addition, this is not my day job. This is something I do just for fun, just as a time waster. And 3, commentary is mine and mine alone. Lego does not pay me to say anything. The wording is of my own choosing. So yeah, the disclaimers, they just get longer and longer. Okay, well, now we can begin. Let me move that light out of the way so I don't keep knocking my noggin on it. Let's start with bag 1. Let's do this. Let's build it. And so it begins. And smaller sets like this, and I'm getting to where I'm starting to dislike these paper bags more and more. I've been finding out parts and been getting stuck in them. But sets like these smaller sets are just fun to put together. It's better than putting together a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 piece set. And it's a nice little treat to just put something together a little simple. And if it's for 4 years of age and up, that means I bet we're going to get hand things. Oh yeah. We're going to be here for a very long time. Because I'll be doing more page flipping than I will actual building. Now, for those who've never heard me rant or complain about that, that's your lucky day. Because, yeah, we're going to have to go through this and put it all together, and it's just the way the building guides are laid out. I mean, I was 4 or 5 years old. I already learned my numbers. I knew my home address. I knew everything. I knew how to count up to 10. Oh, that's a nice piece. So we'll take a look at that here in a second. Now, looks like we're doing all the minifigures. we're going to do this young gentleman first. All right. Okay, and I mean, Lego's got to stick with the fad, right? I mean, what young guy is not complete without the broccoli hair? Here is, looks like it's a cell phone with the game on it. Isn't that cool? That's a keeper right there. I like that tile. That'd be good for like maybe a little TV set or something. And now basically this is going to be the review as we go. So there's our minifigure. It means I don't have to cover everything at the end of the video. I mean, nice print work for his torso and stuff. That's pretty cool. And now we got to do the missus. It's probably his mom. We don't know. Yeah, some people would refer to these as build-alongs. So if you got this set, free to build along. You know, and I'm hoping to answer any questions it may rouse up in the comments. You know, I do this on the second channel more extensively with the bigger stuff. Does she have accessories? Oh yes, she does. So let's put her ticket in her hand. I guess the sun must not be responsible enough. That's kind of a cool printed tile. And also the point about all this stuff is to is just to see what parts are in the set, and that's how we're doing it. That's how I always like to do my Let's Build It's here. They're not tutorials, more like let's just sit back. We're going to talk about the set and just kind of enjoy it. Nice print work for her torso. We got a camera in her hand. She can take pictures. Well, she's got the plane ticket in her hand. Maybe she's going to take a picture of the ticket. We don't know. And yeah, I got to have fun putting this stuff together. A nice minifigure for her. And in addition to that, she's also got a suitcase. I like seeing these in more colors, but once I close these up, I never open them again because that will fatigue out. So I really try to avoid opening these back up. So you got the carry-on luggage. Okay, now it looks like we're focusing our attention to the tarmac guy. I don't know what he's called. He's got his latex gloves on. I notice that's been a trend lately. Yeah, it looks like all these have single-sided heads. More people wearing latex gloves. They don't want to get their hands dirty. I mean, come on, I gotta get mud and grease on mine. It doesn't bother me too much. And he comes with accessories. We're just going to take a look at him first. Now, I do like the reflective printing for his torso for the safety vest. And yeah, this is how I'm going to do reviews in the future. We're going to review as we go. Because really, building the set, this is part of the play experience, the build experience, all that stuff. And that takes care of the tarmac guy. But oh no, we're not done yet. We got a bunch of other things. You know what? Our flight is not going to be complete without a bag of pretzels. That's if it wants to focus in. I'm trying to get this where you can see it. I mean, yeah, you know how they got peanuts on the flight? Yeah, this one, I mean, they got to have pretzels, and then you got the cupcake. I mean, you got to understand, you know, when you're on an airplane, you're going to get hungry. And if you got sticky hands, you know what's going to be on the seats when you go board your flight. Let me get the mug here. So yeah, it might be somebody's birthday with that color there. Not too bad. Alright, now, I mean, the hand things. So we're just doing 1 or 2 pieces on it on this plane at a time. It's going to be a very slow go. I kid you not, I will be thumbing through the pages, and for those who are not used to critiquing or complaining, I'm sorry. Well, actually, I'm not sorry. I just do it just to kind of show you what the build is about, what's involved. Is this going to be something that you're going to, you want to explore yourself? You want to buy this for your child? You think your child's going to have a lot of fun putting this one together? Sets like this, though, are still city friendly. I'm assuming the way this one looked on the box, we could just drop it right in our city. It looks like a playable model. I'd say just by first impressions alone, this one looks really good. Really good. Even though the builds are kind of simple, look on my channel, a lot of my builds are simple, so sometimes simplicity is better. When things get a little complicated, it kind of just takes the fun out of the imagination. So maybe that's just, maybe that guy is called the luggage handler, not the tarmac guy. Is this a snowmobile? Looks like it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like doing this stuff at my age. It's better just to sit back and kind of just imagine things and stuff. Wow, that's probably the most parts I've ever seen in the hands in a long time. So we got to make 4 tires. At least we get rubber wheels, not those goofy plastic ones. Been having a lot of earthquakes out here lately, so you may see some things shaking around here. Not too bad. As long as nothing falls down on me while I'm filming and the camera doesn't go dark, that's all I care about. And yeah, not too bad, huh? Looks more like a tractor. And that's what we have remaining there for bag 1. And yeah, let's take a closer look at this. I mean, it's simple, but it works. And you could throw your luggage and accessories in there for that 1 piece of luggage and the bag of pretzels. Well, let's just throw the cupcake in there too. So the flies and the wasps can attack it while the guy's driving it down the tarmac. Alright, now we're going to be moving on to bag 2. And I want to thank everyone on my main channel and Patreon for being contributors. It's always a big help, because it helps me build my dreams, literally. And in addition, I want to thank everyone for taking the time to check out my Rebrickable profile for my building guides. My goal is to get all my guides on there. I don't know when I'm going to get them all on there, but to have everything on this channel available in downloadable format too, so you can get your own building guide and build at your own leisure, so you don't have to watch my tutorials. And lastly, if you like this channel, feel free to subscribe. There's plenty of things for everybody here. We got a little bit of everything. And if you don't like the way I do things, I'll understand. You know, some people are just not into plane rides. I've never been on a plane in my life, and a helicopter, yes, but a plane, no. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on here. So we got the captain to build. We haven't opened this one up yet. Let's just unbag it here. Yeah, for those who've never seen how I do things like this is how I like to build my sets, you know. On the workbench, we take a look at the parts. So if you're interested in my second channel, well, it depends. If I have this one on the second channel, it's going to be this one. But this is how I do the stuff. Ooh. Ooh, I like that tile. That'd be good for maybe a video game, a TV screen, or if you're building an airport. Here's a... Now that's a keeper right there. That... What is this? The Bluebird Special? And I think that's it for printed stuff right now. Alright, now let's get to the pilot, or he could be the flight attendant, we don't know. I was on the tail end when he used to call him stewardess. Now we called them flight attendants. But I think she's more of a pilot. Well, she could do both too. It's a smaller aircraft. She's the one that will boot you off if you're being a little unruly on the plane. That's why the kid's got his phone with the video game on it, so they can keep him quiet. Alright, so then she's got a piece of luggage. She got two luggage in here. Or at least a set of luggage. It's not a matching set, but it's the same thing as the other one, just reddish brown. And then they have her holding her briefcase. Let me put that in there. Maybe that's where she's storing all the secret flight logs. She doesn't want the passengers to know. Come on, get it in your hand. What, are you being stubborn today? It's I forgot to read the date today. It was the 28th of May, 2026. It's a Thursday evening. Yeah, there we go. Now she's got her luggage. That takes care of that. Okay. Put it in your hands like that. Like literally. I mean, they're showing you how to hold it. And set it down on the table. Well, we're going to have that zoomed out a bit. We want to show the full flavor. I'm not a big fan of pre-made chassis like this, but sometimes, oh, it's got the technicals in the back, so it looks like we're going to be marrying these two. But you pretty much got a full airplane here. I mean, I can't wait to see how this one goes together. Yeah, but I get excited when I see new parts and stuff come out. It's always a nice treat to kind of explore, just to see what new stuff LEGO has came up with. I mean, literally, you're putting on one piece at a time. It's I'd say this is perfect for a little child, but for an adult, you're going to get bored pretty easily putting a set like this together. And yeah, now you got to rotate it around, and then we need to find this here. But I have to honestly say the pieces are very large, so you're not messing with tons of small parts. Everything's printed. So yeah, this would be perfect for a child or an adult who doesn't want to put together small parts. And I needed some sand blue seats. Well, I got them now. It means I'll have to do a revision on one of my builds that I just filmed. Okay, maybe this is first class. I'll show you here in a second. That's the space in between the seats. That's a lot of leg room, huh? I'll tell you, because usually I like to put my seats like this. You could have put a third one in there and had more passengers. But no, they want to make it as stripped as possible. So if you got carry-ons, yeah, put them in there. Some of you probably been watching my main channel for so long, you probably never hear me really get into stuff like this. Well, this is what I do on the second channel. I mean, I'm more down to earth there. Here I just mostly focus on the tutorial stuff. And I mean, that's a nice piece to have for the planes, and it just goes right around this. You could even use that for a boat too. LEGO, I like to see more stuff like that that's got the nice contours that matches these. Because get that in different colors, you can add yourself a different colored stripe on your planes. I'd like to get into aircraft building. Well, here's a radar. I've seen these a couple of times. That just goes in there. I wonder if this one's going to have controls, or is it going to be where you have to control it with your mind? Oh, I have a tutorial that I'm working on right now. You're going to need a bunch of 1x8 white bricks, so save those. You may need them. I can leak out my tutorials in these. Oh, we're going to need more. Why don't you just tell me to put 4 on there? Or, yeah, put 4 on there instead of just doing one page with just these. At least we got another one of these. That's good. This reminds me of building planes back in the 80s, but those were like 4 studs wide. These are like 6 studs. And they did that there. Yeah, I'd say that these children's sets, but I know somebody's going to say, well, Jay, that's for kids. Why are you putting it together? Because they want to, and two. That color combination reminds me of sets that I built when I was a kid, the space sets. space. I don't know, space back in the 80s, it was magical. Lego needs to bring out classic space. Now, Lego does watch this channel. Bring back classic space. I'll guarantee the kids are going to have fun with it, like the Galaxy Explorer, the remake with those original colors. That was fun to put. That was a nostalgia trip right there. I think the kids would have a lot of fun just going back to basics. Bring it, make a theme called Back to Basics, Lego. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to do that. Yeah, I mean, instead of just the modern, boring white stuff, let's bring back the basics. Like where everybody had to build a yellow house or a red fire engine or something. I don't know. Yikes. Oh, we don't have glass in there? Well, looks like I'll be ordering. I've been looking for these to make my own jets, but I mean, I could just pop them out of other windows, but I'll have to order some for these. So this plane right now does not come with the glass insert. You think that they would? I guess maybe the kids can't handle putting the glass in. Well, we know this thing won't be flying up to high altitudes, so brains will get sucked out the windows. No, okay. We'll name this little boy here Chad, this teenager kid. Better be careful, Chad. Your phone's going to fly out through the window because they didn't. The plane was cheap. You had to take the economy flight because they couldn't put the whatever's in there, the glass, and your phone's going to fly out. Won't be texting your girlfriend anytime soon because the phone will be gone. And I think this one's going to be next. But so far, the build's keeping my interest, which is really good. So I'd say your build experience, you're going to have a lot of fun. It's very basic, but who cares? As long as we're having fun. That's what I'm looking at here. Is this something that you're going to be able to build with your children? I'd say up to 2 people can put this one together. Now, where does that go? Oh, is that the in-flight movie, is to watch the radar? Are we watching that, what is it, the 1970s version of Airplane? Okay, this goes on the back. Okay, I hope we're going to use that for cargo area. You think that would be. Dump the luggages in there so you can get your damaged packages. Yeah, I'm in a great mood today. That's why the commentary is a little more lively. Sometimes I'm like half asleep or I'm too tired from work. Well, I'm done for the weekend, so that's where Thursdays are always nice because I'm done. I don't have to mess with anything, but no. I got to do some set building today. Don't worry, folks. We'll get to customs eventually. I've been kind of behind on things. I got a tutorial whipped up at the last minute. It's something for Christmas, I'll tell you that much. I thought, this is perfect. I got to build it real quick for Christmas. So that's what I did. Yeah, I mean, it comes with all the essentials you need to build a basic airplane. You may not want to use that blue color, but now we know the parts exist. These, I've been trying to slowly collect these up. I think I have like 2 or 3 of them. I might have enough. I'd like to get the 8 stud wide versions instead of the 6 stud wides. The planes I built when I was a kid were 4 studs, and the top would hinge. Yeah. Put this on the front. Well, there's no controls. The pilot's got to control it with their mind. That's not cool. Okay, so these, you know, I think I have inserts that go in there, but there's not even any engines in this plane. And yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm going to put this one on the other side here, on that side. It's already here. I don't want to make these videos an hour long. Put the green light there and the red light there. Everybody remembers playing red light, green light. And if you got caught running the red light, they send you back to the starting line again. You had to start all over. At that point, you knew you messed up. Okay, now we gotta, I bet we're gonna flip it over and put some wheels on it. Yeah, but they just give you all the essential parts to make an airplane. And I mean, I have the tires, I have the 2-1 there. It's a good introductory course into airplane or aircraft building. I'd say that if you're looking for something to get your son or daughter, there you go. I mean, it's a nice beginner set for aircrafts. Or if you're an adult like myself, and if you're scared of building airplanes or not sure where to go, this one I think would also be a big help too. Boy, this is a really beefed up chassis. Shopping cart wheels. Alright. Okay, so these go here with these facing outward like that. Yep. Not too bad at all. Whoa, whoa! Well, you know why? There's no tail feather. That's why it's all going crazy. Oh, anybody taking these seriously? I'm sorry, I'm a big kid. I gotta play around with these. I can't just make this video all serious. You're looking for a serious review on... this is probably not the channel. Don't watch my second channel. Boy, I kind of get crazy with the commentary over there. But yeah, I mean, it's easy to build. It's just it's just slow for an adult. But I do like that part there. So, I know we have official wings and stuff, but those are good in a pinch. And that concludes the build and the airplane. That's what we had remaining there for the parts. Okay, now we're going to start setting up. It tells you how to put the pilot in there and all that stuff. And to open it up and to put the passengers in. Let's see here. Does it show you? May not be able to leak that out because some of these I don't think I've seen. So I can't show you any more there of the building guide. But it didn't come with the brick separator. But for those who are interested, that's the parts that you get with the set. It didn't come with a whole lot of lots with it, but for a children's set, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I'm not too fond of those holes there, but I wish I could find these more made for mature aircraft building. So now we're going to call this just setting up in a quick tour. And I mean, it wasn't a bad set to put together for an adult. It's just a bit slow. And obviously, whoa! Boy, I have to admit about Lego airplanes, they're so easy to move. They're easier to move than the cars. So let's take a look here. You take all this stuff off here. And this, oh, okay, you just pop that off like that. It's easy to take that off, too, and you've got plenty of room. Not a whole lot, but at least we get an in-flight movie. So we're going to set our pilot in there. Can she sit in there with the briefcase? Not really, but I'm going to leave it in her hand. Just because I'm cool like that, and two, I got to do the thumbnail. Well, I'm going to have to take it out of her hand now. So that's going to have to go. I mean, it doesn't have any controls. That's kind of a bummer. The inside is just lackluster. And you have 2 passenger seats, so let's see if we can plop her in here. I'm sure she will. The kid's a backseat driver. We'll put her in the front. Well, I think they misplanned this, because that front seat there is kind of a pain to put her in. We'll put her in the back seat then. She's got too much stuff in her hands. So that means the gentleman will have to ride up there with close to the pilot. Oh, with these type of legs, they don't sit in very well. I'd say that this plane needed a little bit more planning, because that's the best I can get him to fit in there. He doesn't sit on the seat very well. And yeah, does the top go on? It looks like it does. Yeah. And now they're ready to take a flight without their luggage. Now, could you put the luggage back here? Let's see. Yeah, you could. Just pop that off and drop your stuff in there, although that comes off with it. But you could use that to store the accessories for it. I'd say you could do that, and that would be fine. And yeah, you can take a flight everywhere and come and land down on the tarmac. And, you know, we got plenty of city airports. This would look good with it. And I'd say this is a nice little, it's just a simple, basic aircraft that you could put in your airport. It would just be a good little space filler. It really does. You got the luggage holder, or the luggage cart, all that stuff, so you can load your luggage in there. And you got random stuff with it too. And all around, though, it's not a bad set for what it is. It really is a playable model. It wasn't a bore or letdown. This one's it was more or less just fun to put together. Come on, but it's hard to get the figures out of there. What happened? The kid just doesn't want to get off the airplane. Usually kids want to hurry and get off these things, but no, this guy doesn't want to get off. Yeah, I think the plane could have used a little bit more improvement here. Alright, well, I'll just take the seat out then, just to take him out of there. That's the beauty about doing this style review. The big boys won't do that because it's too much work. Well, here I like to talk in these, so there you go. And that's essentially what it is for the airplane. So we're going to start the review with play value. And yes, you have access to all interior spaces, except for the odd spacing inside the cabin. There is room for minifigures. You do have room for accessories in the back, which is cool. In addition, you do have the luggage cart. You got, you know, typical accessories you'd see on an airplane. But cupcakes, I don't know. I don't know why you'd bring a cupcake on an airplane. That's beyond me. Maybe that's for first class, so the person sits in the first seat by the pilot. Maybe that's a treat. We don't know. But yeah, you do get a lot of minifigures with the build. It's got a lot of accessories for what it is. Now, in addition to that, you can obviously put this in your Lego City. It's perfect for that. Start setting up for the thumbnail here. I'd say this is a good little entry-level passenger jet that you can use for your city. So if you're just starting out a city, you need something here, not too bad. Build quality, it's average. Nothing fell apart. It was the way it was designed for play. I mean, here was probably the only critical area here. But nothing fell apart. It's just your bare bones airplane. Nothing too special with it. Just a basic aircraft. And in addition to that, build experience. And as you saw with the build, I was having a lot of fun with it. It's the way the building guide was designed. It was just a little too slow. You know, I may just put this guy on the cart here with. Let's just keep him right there. The build was just too slow for an adult, but for a child, I'm sure this is going to be a perfect one right here. But if you're looking for something that's going to get you by, if you're just something to buy the kids for their birthdays or Christmas gifts or whatever, this is a nice one to have. It's a nice little accessory set here. It really is. It's just basic, but it was fun to put together. And overall, I'm pretty pleased with it, just not pleased with the packing quality of the set. So I'm going to drop this baby down to a 9. I just think Lego needs to focus more on packing. We're missing glass for the windows. You're going to have to provide that. I'd say it's more incomplete in that matter, but I can see why they're doing it. But if you got small pieces like this, why don't you have glass in here? I guess that's 12 more pieces. What would that be, an extra $1? And speaking of that, for $29.99 for just 100 and some odd pieces, it's a bit steep for this. You got big pieces, things are printed. But looking at this, I'd say this is no more than a $20 set, but $30, I don't see it. It just seems a bit pricey for this one. This is probably something you want to see if you find it on clearance before I would get it at full price. So I think 30 is a little pricey, and I think maybe most of it was due to the way that these were printed. I mean, this is about as thick as a 200-piece set. And you got 2 building guides you got to deal with. So no brick separator, but you really don't need one with this. There wasn't any really small parts you had to really separate. So I'd say a brick separator is not really needed with this one. But 9 is pretty much what it is. It's just your average Lego City Learn to Build set. These things are printed. We didn't have to fuss with stickers. It was an overall nice, enjoyable, quick build to put together. And if you're getting this either for yourself or for your child, it's going to be a fun build. It's got play value, but the build experience is going to be a little bit short-lived. It's a pretty quick build. But I want to know what you guys and gals think of this set.